Hello, my Virgo friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from June the 10th until June the 17th, 2018. I'm going to be doing a general spread and then a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age for you, my Virgo friends. I'm going to pull one card to oversee your reading. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Beautiful. I love this Page of Cups card. You could be dealing with a Pisces or have that in your Sun, Moon, or Rising. Also, it is a legitimate offer, a sincere apology, an offer of love, right? Okay, so I have here Lana Zellner's 8 coins for my Virgo people. We'll be doing a 5 card. You guys have a new moon on the 13th in your 10th house of how you're seen in the world. You know, what kind of name you got out there, right? So this is a super moon, right? There is so many aspects with this moon that if you are trying to set intentions, you should go look them all up. Because if I was to sit here and tell you about all of the aspects, a lot of them are hard. About 45 minutes to explain the whole thing. So, if you want to use it to set your intentions, like I said, it's a super moon. So this is like super time to plant those seeds. But there's aspects to Pluto. There's aspects to Neptune. So, and they're harsh ones. In conjunct Pluto and square Neptune. So, just, you got to be very clear. You know, there's always a good way to use every planet. So if you go look it up, you know, stay along those lines. But Pluto can demolish things. And you don't want your name in the world to be demolished, right? So check it out. Okay, so you have the Two of Wands in the reverse, right? So needing to make a decision, you could be dealing with the sign of Sag too, because I always put the sign of Sag to this card because of the world. Needing to make a decision, but feeling a little bit stuck, right? All right, so in your foundation, which is still affecting you right now, you have the Fool. It's also the sign of Aries, but it's a new beginning, you know, and here it's like you don't know which way this new beginning is going to take you because she's going to smell that flower, but that snake can bite her right on the nose, right? But it is a new beginning. So you're kind of just stuck not wanting to make a decision on where to go right this time. Okay, and in the recent past, we have the Justice card in the upright. Beautiful. It is the sign of Libra, but it's finding true balance. It is, you know, getting justice in a situation, right? And in the upright, it is good. Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Here it is in the upright. So in the reverse, it is about not wanting to keep soldiering on doing something. Like you're battered, you're bruised, and you just feel like tossing in the towel. Not like giving up on everything, but maybe that situation that you've just been working towards and working towards and working towards, feeling beat down about, feeling like you had to struggle to get there. You don't want to struggle anymore. Okay, so then you have the King of Wands, and this could be our Sagittarius or the Aries, right? So it's Aries, Leo, Sag, male, right? He is in the upright. He can be a family man as well. Right, so how do we get here? It's not fighting. So this could absolutely be like some kind of a court battle, like with a divorce or something, but there is some kind of genuine offer coming through, right? So not fighting anymore is what got you to this point, right? There was recent, you know, some kind of justice in the situation, but now you're not sure as to where to go and how to move forward with this, and you really just don't want to fight for it anymore, right? Okay, so let's check you guys out here at the Santa Morte Tarot, my Virgo friends. I'm making these videos a little bit further apart because I'm going to be adding more things to the channel, astrology-wise, and, you know, just making it more interactive for you guys. That's too many. Okay. Okay, so what you haven't made a decision about, my dears, it can be a love situation, but it can also be a business partnership, right? You could be dealing with the sign of Gemini within this partnership, or it could be something that's happening now because we are within the sign of Gemini. So business partnership, love relationship, that can come out, and so can the page of this situation, even if it's a business partnership, like a contract situation. Okay, so with this this new beginning that you had, right? So you could have felt beat down, like forced into something, right? Because we have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords isn't just, it's not the same as every deck. It's like, this is just being overwhelmed, and it could be two people being overwhelmed by a new beginning, right? Where you felt like other people were in control and like forcing you to have to do things a certain way. Okay, so this court situation, this finding justice situation, it could have to do with, your family, a relationship breaking up, and it could have been costly financial wise because we have the 10. Oh no, that is the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So something came to an end. I thought it was the 10 of Pentacles. That's what you get looking at them upside down. Okay, so the 10 of Swords in reverse is an end, but not a bitter end. It's just something ended, right? And if it had to do, it absolutely could have to do with the legal system, right? Some part of this had to do with the legal system, and you could have felt beat down by that before. All right, so let's check out why you don't want to continue this fight, right? So you have the King of Pentacles. He is in the reverse. So if you are the Virgo male, then you're just, you're feeling down, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to keep fighting for this situation that you've gone through, even though there might have been a win here with this Justice card and an end to something, but you're still like struggling. You're still struggling towards something, but you don't want to struggle towards it anymore, whether that's business, work, love. Let's check out the King of Wands here. All right, so we have the Emperor in reverse. So sometimes cards, and I got like a feeling about it too, because the King of Wands, they can show up in the upright, but they're not always on the up and up. So this would be like a father figure, husband figure, a rule system, right? That is just downright oppressive and abusive, right? It can be the sign of Aries or the sign of Taurus as well. Maybe a Sag with that Two of Wands here. Taking one more on him. Okay, so yeah, and this person, we have the Seven of Cups here. So you don't have all the clarity that you need on this person. This person could even, drink, take drugs, types of things. And they're just kind of nasty, but other people are here helping you because we have so many other signs, because sign of Pisces, sign of Libra, sign of Gemini, sign of Aries, right? And then the Sag here in the middle, right? So let's check it out. Yeah, and then we just pulled the Temperance card in reverse. So, not wanting to fight anymore, being impatient with what was going on, not wanting to fight with a Sag anymore, right? So it looks like you've had some steps in the right direction, absolutely, right? And you're getting a genuine offer coming in, and that's what the Page of Cups is talking about. But there's just a real sense with what's crowning you right now of just not wanting to have to keep fighting to do this thing, to deal with this situation, right? And with that Five of Wands in the reverse as well. Okay, so Whispers of Love Oracle for my Virgo single friends. Okay. Demonstrate love find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. You know, so this could be absolutely like people within your family, people that you care about. Look at how beautiful these cards are. I love them. You know, if you're trying to extend yourself to another person in like a love relationship, you know, find out what they like, you know. All right, so I have here the Tarot of Dreams by Cairo Marchetti. Done. Thank you to everyone who's liked, shared, and subscribed to the channel. And if you haven't had the chance yet, then you can subscribe down below. Appreciate that. But really, just thanks for watching. Okay. Alright, so there may be a demonstration of love happening here. Or it could have just happened as well, because that is a past tense position, and it is looking towards that card, the Demonstrate Love card. My Virgo singles. This could also just be offering someone out of the kindness of your heart, right? Or somebody offering you something out of the kindness of their heart. Alright, so then we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So you have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your chart, and you are the female, then you might have been kind of pissed off about it. If you're dealing with this female that has that in their chart, I mean, this, you know, that's harsh words. It's a weird thing to see with the Knight of Cups, right? So then we have our Hermit card, our Virgo card. So you're doing your Virgo thing. You're withdrawing. You're trying to sort it out. You're trying to look within and find that light, right? And how did we get here? You feeling cast aside, feeling kind of destitute, right? And so you're back on your mountaintop trying to meditate about it, right? Okay. So here we have the Gilded Reverie of Lenormand for my Virgo singles. Yeah, so the offer of love, of sincere friendship, came from the man, right? The male energy. And so the man could have gifted something to this Queen of Swords in the reverse. But it ended because we have here the coffin, right? So this could be you like sitting and being like, no, nope, not doing it, you know, because it's not something that you were interested in, or not something that they were interested in, you know. So this started because, you know, you were feeling a little broke, a little cast aside, and you needed clarity on the situation. But it looks like somebody stepped in and made some kind of offer, if that's not you, right? And it was a gift of some sort, whether that's figurative, you know, like they're offering you a hand, or they actually gave you a gift, right? But it's kind of a dead issue because we have here the coffin, right? And it brought you back to your Virgo self of, I don't want to deal with anybody, you know? So, a little interesting. Not super bad, you know? Alright, let's check out my Virgo couples. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. This is beautiful. Okay. So Tarot of Dreams once more. I apologize if you guys can hear the AC. It's hot in here. Okay, so you have the Star. Success. Sign of Aquarius as well. Hopes, dreams, wishes. Right? Alright, so then you have the Justice card in the reverse. So an imbalance, you could be dealing with the sign of Libra, and they're kind of imbalanced. You could be dealing with the justice system, and something was unjust. Let's check it out. Alright, and if you are the Virgo female, you were looking back at this whole situation. Like, I feel like this has already happened. So you're staring back at it with the Queen of Coins, or you could be dealing with another Earth sign, female, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And how did we get here? We have the King of Wands in the reverse. So this could be like an old relationship that you're like looking back on, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and it may have even been abusive if you are the Virgo female energy. This could have been your partner's ex too. I'm not really feeling this as part of the relationship. This has like a feeling of looking back on it, looking back at some kind of injustice, right? You may be dealing with the sign of Aquarius and trying to work through this, you know, because Aquarians are all about like talking about it and like, you know, working it out, right? Yeah, so this is an old like dead issue, and it's kind of far away because we have the star here, because we have the coffin, right? It's like maybe even deep past type of thing, you know. Yeah, so the end, and this injustice, like somehow this brought you luck, because you have the star card with the clover, and the clover is about luck, right? So it looks like looking back on an old relationship made you able to grow as a person, right? Whether you were the female or the male, and it brings you luck in your new relationship, right? Yeah. So this person, this King of Wands in the past, whether it's your partner's ex or your ex, it really, that experience bridged to this situation. But there's a lot of like ruminating on past things. So what this is asking for you, you know, to do, my Virgos, is, you know, commit yourself to action, because if you're moving forward, you're not living in the past, right? Okay, so if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then just check me about below. Take care, Virgos. Bye.